Hello, welcome to English for Everyone, where we practice everyday American English. Today we're going to talk about some difficult pronunciations for some common words. Let's take a look. Today we're going to practice with these past verbs. They all have a similar pronunciation. So let's get started and make sure we're pronouncing them correctly. Our first example is buy in the past, bought. We see O-U-G-H-T. The sound is aw. The GH is silent, so the pronunciation is b, aw. The sound aw like ball and call, baw. And you finish with a stop T, bought. We don't say bought. We stop the air, bought, with our tongue up. A stop T, bought. Buy in the past, bought. Example, he bought some new shoes yesterday. If I ask a question, I say, what did he buy? I use the helper did and the actions in the present, buy. What did he buy? Answer, he bought some new shoes. Let's practice. What did he buy? That's right, he bought some new shoes. Another example, he bought a new car. Now we hear the pronunciation change. If you have the word bought plus a vowel, then the T changes to a D sound, a fast D. Boughta, boughta. He bought a new car. He bought a new car. If I ask a question, did he buy a new car? You answer yes, he bought a new car. If I ask the question, did he buy a motorcycle? The answer is no, he didn't buy a motorcycle. When we use the negative, didn't, we use the action in present, buy. He didn't buy a motorcycle. He bought a new car. Let's practice. Did he buy a motorcycle? That's right, he didn't buy a motorcycle. Did he buy a new car? That's right, he bought a new car. Now let's practice with the action bring. In the past, brought. So it's the same sound. We see the same spelling, O-U-G-H-T. O-U here makes the sound aw, like ball and call, and the T is a stop T. Brought, brought. Example, what did he bring? He brought some coffee to his grandpa. He brought some coffee. You hear the stop T at the end of the word. He brought some coffee. We use the stop T because it's before a consonant, some coffee. He brought some coffee to his grandpa. But if I use a vowel after the word brought, example, he brought a cup of coffee, he brought a, the T changes to a D. He brought a cup of coffee to his grandfather. Let's practice. Did he bring some coffee to his grandpa? That's right, he brought some coffee to his grandpa. Did he bring a cup of coffee to his grandpa? That's right, he brought a cup of coffee to his grandpa. Our next action is fight. Fight in the present, in the past, fought. We're using the same spelling, O-U-G-H-T, and we have the same pronunciation, aw, like ball and call. Fought. The T is a stop T, fought, fought. Example, she fought with her brother when she was younger. She fought with her brother. After fought, we have a consonant, with, so we use the stop T. She fought with her brother when she was younger. But if I have a vowel, they fought a lot. After fought, if we have a vowel, the T is pronounced with a fast D. Foughta, foughta, foughta. They fought a lot when they were younger. They fought a lot when they were younger. Let's practice. Did she fight with her brother when she was younger? That's right, she fought with her brother when she was younger. Did they fight a lot when they were younger? That's right, they fought a lot when they were younger. Now let's practice with the action think. In the present, think. In the past, thought. We have the same spelling and the same pronunciation. O-U-G-H-T. The O-U makes the aw sound like ball and call. The G-H is silent, and we finish with a stop T. Thought. So we start with the TH that makes the air sound with our teeth. Thought. And we finish with a stop T, stopping the air with our tongue up at the roof of our mouth. Thought. Thought. In the present, think. In the past, thought. After think and thought, we can use different prepositions. Sometimes we say of, and sometimes we say about. What's the difference? Think of, or in the past, thought of, is when you do it in the moment. In the moment, you think of an idea. You think of a solution to the problem. Example, he thought of an idea. He just thought of an idea. We see that thought of, we have a vowel with of, so the T changes to a D, a fast D. Thoughta, thoughta, thought of, thought of. He just thought of an idea. Or you can use think about. In the past, thought about. Again, about starts with a vowel, so thought about, the T changes to a D and you hear thoughta, thoughta, thought about. She thought about what to draw. She thought about it for a long time. About is used when you think for some time. We use about. She thought about what to draw. She thought about it for a long time. Pronunciation. She thought about it. About it. Again, the T in about is between vowels, so it changes to a fast D. She thought about it. About it. She thought about it for a long time. Let's practice. Did he just think of an idea? That's right. He just thought of an idea. Remember, thought of an idea. He just thought of an idea. Let's practice. Did she think about what to draw? That's right. She thought about what to draw. Pronunciation, thought about. She thought about what to draw. Let's practice. Did she think about it for a long time? That's right. She thought about it for a long time. Pronunciation, thought about it. She thought about it for a long time. So now we see all the words we practiced had the same spelling, O-U-G-H-T, and they all had the same sound. But we have two more. We also have teach in the past taught and catch in the past caught. We have to be careful with these because they're spelled a little different. They're spelled A-U-G-H-T, but they have the same pronunciation. It's the sound aw, like ball and call. First, let's practice with catch. You catch the ball. In the past, caught. Pronunciation, caught, with a stop T at the end, caught. He caught the ball. After caught, if you have a consonant, you use a stop T. He caught the ball. Let's practice. Did he catch the ball? That's right. He caught the ball. And now let's practice with teach. Teach in the present, taught in the past. We start with the T sound, clear T sound, with our tongue back, touching the roof of our mouth. Teach. In the past, taught. We're using the aw sound like ball and call, and we finish with a stop T. Taught, taught. So it starts with T and it ends with T. Taught. Now, we need to compare the pronunciation of these two words. The past of teach is taught, and the past of think is thought. The pronunciation difference is only the first sound. Thought has a TH, So we make a little air with our teeth. Thought. But we end with the stop T. So we pull the tongue inside. Thought. Thought. And teach in the past is taught. Taught. You start with a real T, ta, and you finish with a stop T. Taught. Taught. Example. He taught his daughter how to ride a bike. He taught her how to ride a bike. When I say taught her, her is not a stressed word, so the H is silent. If the H is silent, that means it's a vowel after taught. So the T changes to a D, and you hear taught her, taught her. He taught her how to ride a bike. If I say he taught his daughter, his is also not an important word, so it's not stressed in the sentence. So the H in his is silent. So again, that means phonetically it's a vowel. So you hear the fast D. Taught is, taught is, taught is. He taught his daughter. He taught his daughter how to ride a bike. Let's practice. Did he teach his daughter how to ride a bike? That's right. He taught his daughter how to ride a bike. Remember our pronunciation, how to sounds like how to ride a bike. He taught his daughter how to ride a bike. Let's practice. Did he teach her how to ride a bike? That's right. He taught her how to ride a bike. He taught her how to. He taught her how to ride a bike. Very good. So let's review. We look at all these verbs in the past. Bought, brought, fought, thought, caught, and taught. They all have the same vowel pronunciation, aw, and they all end with a stop T. But remember, if there's a vowel after any of these words, change the T to a D, a fast D. Thank you for watching, and if you like this video, subscribe to our channel. And if you want to become a member, click the join button, and we'll see you next time.